and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I have been kind of MIA lately. I know some people have been commenting on my videos. I've been trying to reply to you guys, so don't think I've been ignoring you or that I've ditched the channel completely. I'm hoping never to have to ditch my channel. I've just been extremely busy. I'm going to kind of do a quick story time and also show you some things I've been loving and some things I just flat out hate. So, just kind of like to start, I've been working a lot. I've had to work like 6 days straight this week. The other day I've worked like 4 or 5 days straight. And Thanksgiving is coming up, and if you work in a grocery store or you have worked in a grocery store in the past, you know the holidays, it's a living nightmare. Like, it's not even close to it's getting close to Thanksgiving, but it's not like 2 days away. So it's been a little, yeah. It's just every day is getting busier and busier and busier. And that means my hours are going to pick up, which I'm not complaining. But also, I've been dealing with transferring schools. I don't know if I announced it on my channel. I am transferring, I'm changing majors into transferring schools. I'm transferring from like a big major university to a technical school. So, trying to transfer credits there, I've had to go up to Atlanta to go to my old campus and pay a library fee, get credits transferred, and finally, I got everything situated, and I tried to go register for my classes because I got to take like 5 classes in my cosmetology program, and I also have to retake math, which I ain't mad about. Like, I knew I'd have to eventually. So, I go up there, and I try to register, and it wouldn't let me. It was saying, like, you were missing this, like, prerequisites, stuff like that. I don't know. It didn't explain anything to me. So, I knew the cosmetology teacher because my mom took her in the past, and so I called her or texted her, and she was like, let me talk to my boss, and we're going to get you in because I know you really want to get in here, and classes fill up quick. So, she ended up getting me registered, which I was really happy. So, the advisement called me 3 days after I was trying to register, and I told them I already got registered, and they were like, oh, have you taken your new student orientation? I was like, yeah, I signed up. I said, do I still have to go since I'm registered and a transfer student? And they're like, yes, you have to go to new student orientation. And if you're a college kid, you know how new student orientation is. It is a living nightmare, and it is so boring. I hated it. At least in my old school, it was like an all-day event, and I did not like it. It was so much walking, listening to people talk all the time, and I'm like, just like, let me register for my classes. I can figure my way out around campus. At least that's me. Like, I don't want... Like, I'll figure it out. If I get lost, I can find somebody to help me. I guess I'm just that type of person. Some people may enjoy it and, like, appreciate a tour. I'm like, just let me get my stuff done. Like, I want to get in and get out. Like, I'm here to get my stuff done. Like, I graduate in the fall. So, I'm pretty excited about that, too. So, they're like, yes, you have to attend. It's mandatory. That's the only way you're going to get your financial aid. So, it's like, okay, I'll go. So I registered online. I had a free pass to be able to go for a one-time use pass, so I obviously used it. So they said it started at 9 o'clock. It starts at 9 o'clock and it ends at 1 o'clock. It's supposed to end at 1. Those things, they always say it ends at a certain time. It ends up rolling over. So I registered, and it said be there by 8:45 to check in and bring your ticket. So I had the ticket. You had one option. You can download it to your phone, or you can print out a paper copy. I downloaded it to my phone because paper copy, it ended up getting destroyed in my car or accidentally thrown away. So, I wake up pretty early. I wake up at 7 o'clock, and the school's like 35 minutes from my house on a bad traffic day. So, I get up, I leave my house about 8 o'clock, and I get up there, and it had the directions, like, you need to be at this building at this time to check in, and we'll start from there. So, it's like, okay, so I pull into the parking lot that I needed to be. The building was, like, walking distance, like, not that far for me, and there was like a sign. There was no signs for new student orientation, which I just thought was really weird. I was like, my freshman year at my old school, signs were plastered everywhere. Welcome freshmen, everything. So it's like, it's kind of weird, like, but I don't care. That doesn't bother me. It may bother some people. I didn't care there was no signs. So there was a sign for a veterans event in the same building. So I walk into the building, and there's a guy standing there. I thought maybe he's directing people, like, veterans events over there, new student orientations over there. So I go up to him, and I'm like, hey, I'm here for new student orientation. Showed him my ticket and everything. You would think he would have told me what he saw on there. So he's like, oh, well, go check in the main building. And the main building was just, like, you walk down a sidewalk. There's the main building. Campus is pretty small, which is really nice because the big campus I used to go to was horrible. Like, it was a good campus. I loved my campus. I loved the city. I'm a city girl at heart. And I really appreciate it, but everything was so far away. Like, if you had to be at if your class is 8:30 and you're all the way at the other end of town, you may have to leave your class early just to get to your other class on time. And so I go there, and there was, like, a table set up, and I was like, it didn't have any, like, pamphlets. Like, nobody was there. It was just an empty table, and I was like, oh, crap, did I miss check in? So I go to run to admissions, because I knew one lady there, and I was like, hey, I said, where's new student orientation? I said, there's nobody out there at the tables. And she's like, well, let me see your ticket. And so she pulls up the ticket, and she looks back at me, and she's like, Madison, she said, it's tomorrow. I was like, no, you're joking. And she's like, no, it's tomorrow at 9 a.m. So I was like, my day off, I was planning on sleeping in late and enjoying my day off, but now I have to get up at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning on my day off to go to new student orientation. So it's pretty butthurt. So I was like, okay, great. It's going to be a great day. So I was like, we're going to make this a great day. So my friend texted me. She was working up at this restaurant, helping her uncle at this restaurant her uncle owned. So I went and ate breakfast there to see her. And I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to donate to the Women's Resource Center. So I had like a grocery bag full of makeup that I barely used. I sanitized it and everything. So it was clean. I cleaned it off, sanitized the product, everything. There was no mascara or lipstick. I threw those away. So, and I had some clothes that were barely worn. There was some stuff with tags still on it that were sitting in my closet that I never worn. So it's like, I'll go up there. I've been meaning to go up there to go and donate this stuff. So I typed it in my GPS, and there was no pictures of the building, which is understandable because it's a battered woman's shelter, so that's totally understandable. But I did bring up the address and kind of give you a picture of the surroundings. Like, not like blatant surroundings. Like, it's right next to a SunTrust bank. It's not really next to a SunTrust bank. I was using that as an example. And so it's like, okay, I said, where is this shelter at? And so I typed it in my GPS, and I'm driving around, and every time my GPS would ding, and it's like, your destination is on the left. And I'm like, it looks like a house. Like, this looks like somebody's home. Like, there's only one car pulled in the driveway. That's somebody's home. So I was like, I'm not going to go up there. So finally, like, I drive a little ways down, and there's a big parking lot, and there's a couple buildings. So I go up to one, and I get up to the door, and there's, like, this creepy guy standing out there. And he's like, are you here for probation? It's like, no, sir. And he's like, well, the probation office is closed, and I am really upset right now. And, like, going on a rant, and he's like, if you're here for probation, you don't want to tell me. It's okay. And I'm like, I'm not here for probation. I said, I'm just trying to find the Family Resource Center. And he's like, oh, well, I'm waiting for my probation officer to get here. And it's like, so I'm sorry to hear that they're closed. So we'll have a great day. So I walked down this, like, little sidewalk, and, like, there's some more buildings, and there's cars. There's people around. So, like, I finally stopped this guy who looked pretty nice. He, like, had fancy clothes on and stuff. And I was like, do you know where the Family Resource Center is? And he's like, I'm not sure. He said, you probably have to go down the road some more. And I'm like, by this time, I've been searching for this building for, like, 10 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just go up there another day. Like, I'll have somebody go with me, and we'll find this place. So, it's been kind of an eventful day. And then I have to be at work at 3. And I'm like, great. So, yeah, that's kind of another reason why I've been MIA's work and trying to get things situated for school. But I had some downtime, and I was like, I'm going to show you some new products that I've gotten and talk about them if I've tried them, and then talk about some of my October favorites and fails. I don't have them all together because some of them I've barely used or just tried them a lot and just didn't like it. So we're going to talk about some of the stuff I've hauled recently. The first thing that I've hauled, where did it go, is the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit. I've been in love with this. This is what the packaging looked like. It's really sparkly. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, well, the packaging is glittery, and it's really pretty. It's kind of like a mauve color. It's cardboard packaging, and it's magnetic closure. I really do love this. This is beautiful if you're really wanting that really intense glow. Ignore this shade down here. It busted. That is one con. These things are extremely soft. Like, soft to the point, like, I literally think it fell from up here, and it landed on carpet, and this whole thing shattered. So I just took some rubbing alcohol and fixed it. Another good thing is these pans do come out. If you notice, there's little clips. I'm just going to show you an example. So you can pop them out. They're magnetic closure, and it has shade names and stuff on them. And basically, if you run out, this is limited edition. This is from her holiday collection. you can get refills, like on her Sun Kits, Glow Kits, and stuff like that. And even on her contour kits, you can do refills, which is really great, so you don't have to buy like a whole nother palette to get the shade you want. So basically what she did is there was this another Sugar Glow kit, and basically she put 2 new shades in here. I believe she had these 2 shades are brand new. I know Marshmallow and I believe Starburst were from her original Sugar Glow kit. But I believe Gumdrop was like a purpley color, and I can't remember what Butterscotch was. I'm really in love with this. It's a really natural glowy kit. It is extremely pigmented and glowy. Sorry about that. My stand has been extremely sensitive. Every time I touch it, it wants to fall over, and my foot tapped it. They are very pigmented and very soft. My only complaint is I believe Gumdrop and Butterscotch are extremely like glittery. Like they have chunks of glitter in them, and when you do put them on, glitter does fall everywhere. So be aware of that. But they are extremely, I can't believe how glowy they were. Like people looked at me like, are you trying to like glow, like glow in the dark? And I'm like, yes, I'm glowing to the makeup gods. Like, hush. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple swatch all 4 of these. The first one is Marshmallow. Marshmallow is probably like my favorite in this palette. Well, one of my favorites. It's like a white color. It looks white in the pan, but it has like a yellow shift to it. The next one is Gumdrop. Gumdrop is kind of like Marshmallow. It's gold, but it has a pink shift. Then we got Butterscotch, which was very upset when it busted out. It was like, I need to fix this. Like, this is my favorite shade in here. It is a beautiful golden highlight. And the last one is Starburst. Starburst is just a pink champagne. So they're very pigmented. It does say on the back here, though, so be aware. Starburst you cannot use near your eyes, so do not put Starburst near your eyes. I don't know why. It just says Starburst is not recommended to put in around your eye area. Talc is the main ingredient in most of these. There is palm oil, dimethicone, and iron oxides, which is really surprised I didn't see mica in here, because mica is usually supposed to be for like really shimmery stuff, but talc is the main ingredients in these. Well, take that back. Mica is in Marshmallow and Butterscotch, and that is it. Or Mica and Starburst, or Starburst and never mind. You get the point. This is vegan and cruelty-free. Anastasia products, most of their products, I believe it is a cruelty-free brand, and this palette is vegan, so there is no carmine or anything like that in here. So recommended is $40. I definitely recommend this to pick it up. It is limited. It's part of her holiday collection. So it is limited edition, so pick it up while you can. I've got this at Ulta. Another thing I've picked up is another Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. It is her Moonchild Glow Kit. You guys, I'm loving this highlighter. I don't know if you can see it, but I think I used one of the shades in here. This one is a little bit different than the Sugar Glow Kit. It has more color in it, but the pan sizes are definitely a lot smaller. And here you're getting 7.4 grams, and this one you're only getting 4.2 grams each. So you're getting like, definitely, they split it in half, kind of. Same concept, it is vegan, cruelty-free. The packaging is beautiful. I feel like I am a moonchild when I put this on. So you open it up, and these are the shades you get. Definitely it's a very different highlighter. Like, I've never seen a highlighting palette like this. There is another one in this in her kind of like Moonchild, kind of like holographic line. It's the Aurora. I do want the Aurora Glow Kit. Only downfall is, like, you would think they'd put like a mirror here, but no, it just has the Anastasia logo and just tells you what glow kit it is. Very pretty highlight. These highlighters are very cool toned. I feel like I would definitely get a lot of use out of this in the winter. I'm going to go ahead and swatch them. They're a little bit more glittery. They're kind of like the Butterscotch, the shades I was talking about in the Sugar Glow Kit, where there's like chunks of glitter. But I've noticed with this one, they didn't fall out as much. And these aren't as metallic. These aren't supposed to be like metallic shades. They're supposed to be like kind of like holographic duochrome shades. So like when the light hits them, it has like one color, and then like when the light doesn't hit them, it's another color. So it's really neat, and you can use these as eyeshadows. Like, there's no like warning, don't use this shade near your eye. Like, I took, I think, the shade Lucky Clover and popped it in my inner corner. Beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you. The first one is Blue Ice. I'm going to wipe this off real quick. is Blue Ice. Blue Ice is kind of like a white color but has like blue shift to it. The next one is Star. Star looked gray in the pan. I was like, is this a gray highlighter? Star, I don't even know how to describe Star. It's like a silver highlighter. Purple Horseshoe is what I have on my cheeks today. I'm going to have to definitely develop this one because the lighting is really bad in here right now. Purple Horseshoe is kind of like a purpley pink color. It's really pretty. Pink Heart is another one. It reminds me of one of her shades from her Subculture palette. It reminds me of the shade Cube. It's like a white opalescent color. Lucky Clover is one of my favorites. It kind of reminds me of the electric shade. It's like white but has like a green shift. And the next one is Blue Moon. I'm just going to do Blue Moon down here. Blue Moon. That's Blue Moon. It's like a blue color. So really liking this palette. I think it's definitely it's different. So if you're on the market for something that's holographic or just something that's going to really make you stand out, the Moonchild Glow Kit or the Aurora Glow Kit is really pretty. They're both gorgeous. I swatched both of them. I was like, you know what, I'll start with the original and see how I like it. If I like it, I'll pick up the Aurora Glow Kit. Same price as her 4-pan ones, $40. They have all different kinds of glow kits. I think there's like a sun-kissed one. They have the Aurora. I don't know if the Nicole Guerrero one's still out. I think they discontinued that. It was limited edition. But this one's definitely, if you're on the market for something that's really different. I think this will look beautiful with her new Prism palette and the Subculture palette. So definitely check it out. Another highlight thing I picked up is the Makeup Revolution Unicorn Elixir. Definitely, I was kind of like on the fence with the whole unicorn thing. Because to me, I mean, obviously, I kind of went with the trend because I picked up the Moonchild Glow Kit. But, like, unicorn-themed makeup, like, to me, it just didn't speak to me. I really like the highlighters, though. Like, having, like, the cool-looking highlighters, like, I thought that was really cool. So, it's like, I'll hop on the fence with that one. But I don't want, like, unicorn lips and stuff like that. Like, I ain't out there yet. Maybe one day I'll try it, but right now I'm just like, no. So it's like, I'll try this. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Cover FX liquid highlighters. Like, they had more than just the Unicorn Elixir. Like, they had, like, gold, rose gold, other colors like that. So I was like, you know what? I said, we're going to try the everyone's been talking about it, like, how amazing it is. So I was like, we'll try it. So you're getting like 18 milliliters in here, so you're getting a good amount of product. Like, you're actually getting more than the Cover FX one. This, I think, was $9 for a tube. So, basically, what it is a liquid highlighter. You open it up, and it comes with, like, a dropper. And I'm going to shake it a little bit, because it looks like it's kind of separating a little bit, because it's been sitting. So, we're going to shake it, and we're going to pick some up. So, it picks up. The dropper is definitely really big, and you can see we got our unicorn juices in here. Unicorn juices. So, I'm going to get some on my hand. We're going to do one drop and kind of show you what it looks like. So, it's pretty thick. It's not too watery. Like, it's not runny, like running down my hand. As you can see, you can definitely see there's a lot of unicorn juices. I need to quit calling it unicorn juices. That sounds so weird. So, it's really oily, so if you have really oily skin, you may not like this. But that is one drop. Like, that is gorgeous. It has like a pink shift to it. We're going to see what 2 drops looks like. And see if it's buildable, because some people want to go extreme with the Unicorn Elixir. I did use this today, and we'll talk about it in a minute. So that's 1, that's 2. So it's definitely really buildable if you're really wanting to go for like wham bam in your face. So I did use this today. I don't know how to really use liquid highlight. I'm still figuring it out. Like, I'm like, do you wait until after you set your face to put it on there? Because I know powder products and liquids don't really mix good together. Like, if you set your face and then you go in with like a cream contour, it's going to get really cakey and muddy really fast and really hard to blend. Do not use a beauty blender to blend this. I noticed it didn't want to move when I did use the beauty blender. I did use my finger and it blended a lot better. And I did use it after I powdered my face and it didn't look cakey. So I'd recommend building it up slowly. Then don't go in and like put like 5 drops on your cheekbones and then try to blend it. It has to be builded up. It wasn't, glitter didn't get everywhere. It was a little oily. That's only my complaint. Like, it felt really weird. But it dried pretty quickly. I layered it with my Moonchild Glow Kit, and it looked beautiful. And right now, Ulta is doing buy one, get one 50% off with Makeup Revolution. So I did pick up another item. So I definitely recommend this. It's really nice if you're into that kind of stuff. If you want more natural, they have other colors. The next thing I picked up, I wasn't like on the market for this. Like, I just tried it. I think it's like supposed to be a dupe for the NARS Orgasm Blush. This is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Blush, and this is in the shade Make Love Instead. This is what it looks like. I was actually really impressed because I know baked products are a little bit different, and this one is shimmery. You may not be able to see it because it is a blush, and I don't like my blushes to be super pigmented. It's really shimmery. It wasn't, but it didn't like make my cheeks look like they were glowing, like, and it wasn't like wham bam in your face. You can build it up. It was really nice flush of color. Like, my cheeks just looked naturally rosy. It didn't look like overly rosy, but it was really pretty. These are $5, you guys. Like, and these are really nice. They had some other colors, I think. This may have been the only shade because like they had like a little advertisement like Make Love Instead blush. So I recommend this. That's all I have to say. I'm not like I wear blush, but I'm not like, I don't know everything about like blushes. All I know is I didn't want it super pigmented because when I use my Becca mineral blush, like, I literally tapped my brush in there and I put it on my cheeks, and it was so hard to blend. Like, once I figured out how to blend it, but I ended up, it was so pigmented, like, it looked like I got popped in the face. So another thing I picked up was at TJ Maxx. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Quad. I only paid $9.99 for this, and I was really impressed. And it is legit. So this is the box it came in. It came with like a little guide in there. It just has some cat tips from Kat. The more contrast between your eye color and the eyeshadow will make your eyes pop. And it just shows you basically how to like work with it. It says you're supposed to use this with the Shade and Light Eye Contour Brush. I didn't pick up the brush. The brush wasn't there, obviously. Just kind of shows you how to like define your eyes, widen your eyes, and narrow your eyes, which is really nice. So, and it comes in different languages, which is really nice. Definitely good for beginners. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's like supposed to have like, I think it has some of her shades from her Shade and Light eye palette. I don't have the Shade and Light palette, so I wouldn't know. It just says basically has on the back, it just explains what each shade is supposed to be. Like, you have a base shade, a defining shade, a contour shade, and a highlight shade. And this is in the color Rust. So we're going to open it up. It comes with a cute little mirror. Like, look at that. And it just says Kat Von D on here. And this is what the colors look like. They're all matte. My eyes are really drawn to that shade right there. Like, that shade's beautiful. I did touch them and kind of swatched them. And I'm really impressed with her formulation. I've never used Kat Von D products before. So this is my first Kat Von D product. So I was like, oh, this would be a good idea to like kind of start off to see if I like her products. I really want to try her Lolita liquid lipstick. I love the name because I finally had a blonde moment. I figured out what Lolita is. Lolita is like the, I guess you would say it's like something from like the goth period. Like, it's a form of goth, and it's like bows, like they wear bows, like it's just like look like baby dolls, like, you know, like cute. I don't know how to describe it. You'll have to look it up. But it was really neat, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, I love big bows and stuff like that. So I really like the name, and I thought like the time, like the period of like the Lolita goth period was really cool. Like, it was really neat. I learned that from I think the channel. Her name is Black Friday. She's really cool. Like, I was binge watching her videos, and she's gothic, and she's really funny, and like her channel is really neat. Like, you get to see like all the different subcultures, and she really like submerges you in there, and it's really neat. And just kind of see like what all the different things that are out there. So you get, like I said, you get like a big base shade, and her shadows are they're dry, but they're creamy at the same time, which is really neat. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you. And this palette was pretty pigmented. Like, I really want to try some of her other stuff. Like, I really want to try her Everlast lipsticks. And I want to try her contour palette because I heard her contour palette. That one's powdery. So that's the palette. I think this would be great for beginners. I haven't used it yet, so I can't tell you like if it applies really nicely, like how it applies or anything like that. Because like I said, I haven't used it, just purchased it. I think this would be great for beginners and like somebody who like is looking for just something quick and natural. It's really nice. And I only paid $9.99 at TJ Maxx. They had another color. It was kind of like a more plummy shade, like cool tones. This is definitely more warm tones. And this only thing I saw for Kat Von D, I've seen people pick up like shade and light contour palettes from TJ Maxx. And like they had some Too Faced, their melted liquid lipsticks there. I didn't pick up those. They had something there. It looked like from their Natural Love line. It's like a tube of lipstick, but it was damaged. So I was like, I'm not getting that. I don't know why it's damaged. The packaging looked fine, but it looked like somebody opened it and used it because it was all over the tube. I was like, no, we're not getting that. And then they had like some NARS and Marc Jacobs stuff, like, but it was powder and they didn't have my shade. So I was kind of upset. It wasn't like NARS foundation. I didn't know I think it was like I don't even know what the NARS product was. And they had some Smashbox stuff there, like the little twisty stick blushes there. So I was like, man, you start checking out TJ Maxx. And then they had like some like their, like the department store brands. Like they had some e.l.f. stuff, they had some NYX stuff, and they had like some brands from like Ellen Tracy, brands I never even heard of. They had W7 there. So they had a lot there, and I was mainly there to get some stuff for Christmas, and I ended up getting one Christmas gift there. So, but I picked this up too, which was really nice. But yeah, so kind of talk about some things I've been really liking right now. I've been using this, I've been using this little, I got a sample of the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. I've been really liking this. I may end up picking up the full size. I've been using my Prism and Subculture palette a lot. I've been really liking that. I've also been practicing cream contour, and I've been using the Stila Shape and Shade Custom Contour Duo. Really recommend this if you can find it. It's really good. And something else, like I had this Laura Geller powder. It is her Baked in Balance and Brighten Color Correcting Foundation in the shade Sand. I've been using this to kind of like, because it's not my shade, it's supposed to be a powder foundation, but it looked really interesting. I thought it was a bronzer, so then I read the back and I was like, oh, it's a foundation, like a powder foundation, but I was like, this isn't my shade, definitely not my shade. So I was like, I don't want to throw it away, and I'm like, so I figured out I tried contouring with it or bronzing with it, and like for some reason it's like not wanting to show up. So, and it's a beautiful bronzer, so check these out, definitely. I don't know how they perform as a foundation because I don't do powder foundation since I'm oily skin, have combo skin, and my skin gets kind of oily. Just some things I haven't been liking. Really, there's not a lot of things I've been liking, not like disliking. Most of the stuff I've been trying, I've been really liking. So this has been kind of like some of my favorites from October. I'll do like a full video that's just kind of like a sneak peek of some stuff I've been liking. I'll definitely try to do a video this week of more in depth on my October favorites. It's gonna be really late though, because October definitely passed a couple weeks ago. But yeah, so I will try to post more, and definitely when I have more downtime, I'll try to get another video, like I said, my October favorites up this week. But thank you for everyone who's been sticking around, and I promise I am try not to neglect y'all. I'm trying to, also any of my friends that are posting YouTube videos, I will try to binge watch some of your videos and comment and let you guys know I saw it. So yeah, definitely make sure you are subscribed to my channel. We are almost to 30 subscribers. It's my little milestone. But I'm trying to hit 50 by the end of the year, and I will be doing a giveaway on my channel. And yeah, so if you want to definitely be interested in that, please make sure you subscribe. I will link any social media accounts that I want y'all to be a part of down below, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you comment something nice, or just be nice. So yeah, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.